Yamamoto, a program director at the Grassroots Exchange and Education program at the Japan Foundation CGP. I'm also working for the Japanese Studies programs at the Japan Foundation New York. So, first of all, let me give my sincere appreciation to all the work done by Matt, Anne, and all other people who contributed to this conference so far. And it's very much pleased to have this time to talk about ourselves and also our background of the support of the J Center now. So actually in 2 days, I will have a 1-year anniversary since I came to New York last year. And initially, I was come to New York today of last year. It's the 10th year after the 9/11. So to be honest, I was too scary to take a flight on that day. So yeah, to be honest with you, I asked my director of the personal division to change the date of the departure, and I came here on September 13th. But anyway, today is 11th year after the 9 September 11, and also 1.5 years after the East Japan Great Earthquake. So today, every time reminds us of the importance of the mutual understanding and how the powerful that the mutual understanding will be for the better future. So I'm very much pleased to have and join this conference today here. And also, I'm very much happy to see many people's faces who are already familiar with us, partner or grantee. But also at the same time, there are new people for us still here. So by using this time, I'm delighted to introduce ourselves and also the background of our support to the J Center. So let me first introduce about the Japan Foundation CGP now. So Japan Foundation is a public organization under the auspices of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan. And it was established in 1972. The mission of the Japan Foundation is to disseminate the Japanese culture to the world and to promote the mutual understanding between Japan and other countries. There are 3 fields of activities: the Japanese language education in overseas, arts and culture, and Japanese studies and intellectual exchanges. The headquarters of the Japan Foundation is located in Tokyo, and we have 22 overseas offices, including 2 offices in the US, 1 in New York and 1 in Los Angeles. And CGP was established in 1991 within Japan Foundation. The mission of the CGP is to promote the collaboration between Japan and the US in order to share the global responsibilities and contribute to the world welfare. Also, to enhance the dialogue and exchange between both citizens is another mission of the CGP. So in order to carry out these missions, we are operating several grant programs under 2 grant categories: the intellectual exchange and grassroots exchange and education. And one of these grant programs is called J Initiative. This program is that by which we support the USCCD's J Center. So let me move to introducing about a bit of the background of our support to the J Center. So the program J Initiative was launched 2 years ago. The purpose of the J Initiative is to promote the networking, capacity building, and innovative program development for the US-Japan exchange and outreach. At the launch of this program, there were several facts that we recognized. And one of those is that a certain number of the National Association or Network of Japan-related organization has been formed after over the 150-year history of the grassroots exchanges between both countries. For example, the Japan-American societies, or sister city, or social studies, or language education, or teachers, and also association network have been formed so far. And we recognize that those are the great resources as a core in order to introduce Japan and promote the understanding of Japan. Another fact we recognize at the same time is that, however, there still remain underserved areas such as Midwest, South, and mountain areas, as well as the field or area to be explored, such as abuse of social media or online materials to the existing exchanges. So, based on this recognition, the J Initiative was launched. So the essence of the J Initiative is this: to promote exchange and outreach through the core network or through the core association or key organization, which can be a hub or play a central role in those promoting Japan. So in this way, 3 categories were created under the J Initiative. The J Network for supporting networking of the Japan-related organization in the US, and J Center for the capacity building of existing network or key organizations in the US, and J Next Generation for fostering next generation who will lead the future US-Japan relationship. So these are the background of the J Initiative. And USCCD applied for the J Center category, literally the same, the J Center category, but in 2010. The applied project is, as already you know, to create a J Center as a platform to increase awareness of organizations and opportunities related to Japan in the Midwest. So this aim totally fits into the J Initiative, and also it met the CGP's need to have some resource center, especially in the underserved area, hopefully over the nations. And I can say that also there is a strong point, attractive point of the USCCD is that they have, especially in the area of the citizen diplomacy, they had a national network or experience of the collaboration over the nations. And also the USCCD is the organization which can be influential on the broad audience of the nations. So as a result, we started funding for the J Center. And what USCCD has achieved so far is that the first year they conducted a research over the towns of organization related to Japan and created a website and searchable directory in a website. And also now they are conducting a dialogue among the actual key organizations. And yesterday and this morning as well, I saw people came to be recognized by each other, and also the people actually connected with each other. And some potential collaboration was coming up. So what we expect for the future of the J Center or such kind of activity is the synergy. So new synergy beyond the organization, such an existing organization, will arise through the J Center. That is our hope. And we hope that such synergy will initiate a new program or expand the outreach. And eventually, we hope that the J Center will be a place that will provide sustainability for the organization who want to relate it to Japan in the future as well. And I've been thinking about what of Japan will attract the American people, American citizens in the future, in the era of a certain number of attention or interest are shifting to China. And I think there are lots of answers, but one answer will be the culture, the uniqueness of the Japanese culture. And also, one fact we can see is that many people who visited Japan tend to seek connection to Japan after coming back to Japan, like Matt. Right? So we can say there are needs, and America is very much huge, so there are lots of potential to be explored. So I hope that such a synergy come up here will create something interesting to attract more people in Japan and contribute to the future relationship. So these are the background of our support to the J Center. And at the conclusion of my talk, there are two things. One is the J Initiative. It's now incorporated into our CGP's regular grant, and now we are accepting the application. The deadline for the concept paper is October 1st, and we are still continuing advertising this program. So if you notice some organization who might have interest of this program, please spread this information. I really appreciate it. And the flyer is just on the corner of the entrance. And another last thing is, what I want to share here is a documentary film made by the Japan Foundation, which is called Light Up Nippon. This documentary film is a 28 minutes DVD, and it's focusing on the young Japanese volunteers' activities to decorate the fireworks in order to commemorate the people who lost their lives at the earthquake. And this is a kind of touching and bittersweet film, and I believe that it could be a very good resource to be and the flyers are placed just on the same corner of the entrance. So, and also, copyright is in Japan Foundation, and we have copies of that. So if you are interested in having this, using this in your any kind of event, please let us know, and we are happy to give it to you. So this is my talk. So thank you very much for listening.